How many can be truthful with themselves? How many can dive deep inside and try to understand why you do what you do? Do we ever wonder if our actions are driven by outside influences? Do we ever wonder if we have actually thought things through, reflected, and understood why we do what we do? Just look around you. Look at the behavior of most. I would say we are inclined to have a hive mind. We're inclined to follow the leader, to do what other people do. Back in 2003, when I first really learned about what a FTM was and the word transsexual, believe it or not, I wasn't really aware of the phenomenon we call transitioning. But someone approached me. I was a female bodybuilder, and I had been dabbling with certain substances to enhance my body. It made my voice deepen, my facial structure started to change some, and yes, I was beginning to sprout a beard. I went to Key West. During that time, gay marriage wasn't legal, but one of the women, or the woman I was with, who I was with for almost 11 years, her and I decided to go to an all-female resort, and there is where I got approached and asked if I was an FTM. Of course, at the time, I had no clue what that was, but not without me wanting to find out further. When I came home, I looked into what this FTM thing was, and I felt like my skies opened up. Oh, wow, this is me. This is why I've been the way that I've been all my life. I am no longer a lesbian. I'm actually a man trapped in a female body. Had I not learned about this, would I have proceeded with my transition? I'm not saying that there are not individuals out there that don't feel totally aligned with what society deems a female or a male is. I don't think that two people are alike, and I don't think that it's fair for us to categorize things the way that we do. Again, these are my thoughts. You're entitled to think yours. I'm the type of individual that I've always liked to really delve deeply into a situation, ask questions, although I didn't ask questions back then, because it provided me with such answers, and this troubling shame and hurt that I felt throughout my entire life, now I found a solution. Well, look around you. This once upon a time very rare thing has become a household name. We need to really understand what makes us tick, why we behave the way that we do. Asking questions is not a problem. And it feels like this day and age, if people go against the grain and ask questions, they become demonized. Sort of like a witch hunt. Just look at what's happening with Joe Rogan. He is being villainized. A witch hunt is being created because he dares bring guests on his show with a different opinion. Listen, guys, this trans thing, the medicalization, is all relatively new. This whole thing with being inoculated because of a virus is pretty much a new thing, because we have never, well, I don't want to say we have never, we did have something near that nature back in 1918. But in our time, we have never actually experienced this particular pandemic. So we're learning as we go along. So what is wrong with asking questions? Why must we demonize people that ask questions? Why can't we learn to communicate and have ideas and debates about things without being censored and stopped and told that we can't do things because it's dangerous? You know what is dangerous? Being immature, about things, not being able to discuss things, being triggered by things that don't align with what we want to believe. We grow spiritually by asking questions, by learning new information. A palm tree has more of a chance to withstand high wind than a strict trunk of some other tree that will fall with heavy winds. Just think about this, folks. I love you, but remember to always love yourselves too. Bye bye.